Yo, what up, guys? Nabyar for StreamHangout.com here. We're getting ready to do stream interview number 2. Quite excited. We got Zach underscore LM with us today. And yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna pop in and ask him a few questions. Yo, what up, Zach?
Oh, hello. That was loud.
Oh, sorry, man.
It suddenly came in out of nowhere.
How are you doing, man?
I'm pretty good, are you?
Good, good. All right, man. Well, by the way, what does the LM in your name stand for?
It's the initials of my middle and last name.
All right. Well, there you go, guys. If anyone wanted to know, now you know.
I don't tell anyone that.
Right on, right on.
But,
well, you indulged it to us, so thank you.
yeah. I don't say the actual names, obviously. Some people know them anyway because I post in the Facebook group.
Right, right. Okay, cool.
And with my real name, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, let's dive into it.
Yep.
So you've been streaming for about a year now. How do you feel about the journey so far? Just give us a couple words about that.
Ooh. Oh God. Well, it was pretty difficult at the start.
Mm-hmm. As it is.
Yeah, I could say at the start, a lot of people sort of are like, "Oh, I've got no viewers. What do I do?" And it sort of just, for me, it sort of just naturally came along.
Yeah.
Even a year in, I'm not like, I haven't got a massive amount of viewers, but I got plenty of these little regulars in the chat.
Yeah, you got a good amount of regulars. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
and it's just, yeah, it's been a nice year. I can't believe it's actually been a year nearly.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure how long it's been because I lost my old stats because I changed my username.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah.
It doesn't show the old stats, so I can't figure out when exactly I did my first stream.
Well,
but I know it was around the time, so I might just pick a date and do an anniversary stream at some point. I don't know when though, but yeah.
Cool, absolutely. Keep us updated on that. We'd love to see it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Cool. So where do you see yourself as a streamer another year from now?
Another year, God. I would expect to have grown more in another year than I did in the previous year.
For sure.
If you get what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I'm not gonna expect it, obviously, but
right.
Kind of what I'm hoping for.
Absolutely, anyway. Absolutely. Be optimistic, but don't be egotistical about it. Right?
Yeah, it's not good. It's no worries if I don't get anywhere with it. It's fine.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's a good attitude to have. It really is.
It is, yeah.
All right, so anything that you've done lately on your stream that you wish you would have done a lot sooner when you were a younger streamer, when you first started?
Sooner. Yeah, right at the start, I had, well, I think most people are the same right at the start, but I had like no overlays or anything. I had a little webcam. My lighting was really bad. I had no green screen or anything. It's not really a big deal, but I feel like if you're gonna start, if you really want to do a stream right at the start, if you can get the really good equipment for it at the start, you might as well.
Absolutely.
And I think at the start, if I'd have had all the good, a bit of a better microphone and a green screen and all that kind of stuff, then maybe I would have been able to kick off a little bit more. But
okay,
it's not a big deal though. But yeah.
So new streamers, take note of that for sure. Take note of that.
Yeah.
All right. So you said you stream mainly 2 games, Binding of Isaac and PUBG. Right now, obviously, you're streaming Pokemon.
Yeah.
Do you think either one of those games, or Pokemon rather, has gained the most viewers, and why?
I would say Binding of Isaac was one of the top ones.
Okay.
I streamed that quite a lot. It was like sort of my main game for quite a while. And I would say that gained a lot of people because the game was still, it wasn't popular, but a lot of people still played it.
Sure.
And there was enough people watching it on Twitch
for
me to be able to actually get views from it. I got a lot of new people coming in from Binding of Isaac as opposed to regulars, but regulars still came in as well.
Yeah,
and some
absolutely.
regulars are actually still here from my Binding of Isaac streams as well.
Cool. Well, that worked out pretty good then.
Ones, yeah, definitely.
Cool. Yeah, it seems like a lot of younger streamers want to look for that niche game where they can get in and not have as many saturated viewers as a game like PUBG, so cool.
Yeah.
So any plans to stream anything different in the near future? I mean, obviously you got Pokemon going on now, but anything else aside from Pokemon?
one of the reasons I did Pokemon was because I've been having problems trying to stream stuff like PUBG.
Okay.
My OBS has been having issues and whatever, but
Oh no.
but obviously I'm a variety, so any sort of
Yeah.
new games that come out, like Wolfenstein 2, I tried to stream that, but I had separate issues with that at one time, but so I kind of gave up on that. But any sort of new games that come out, I want to pick them up and play those sort of straight away, like mainly the single player games, but I don't really know if there's any good multiplayer ones coming out. I'm not sure.
Cool. Yeah.
So-
No, I can definitely understand that.
But yeah, I'll switch it up definitely. I can't imagine sticking to the same games forever because I think I'll just get bored eventually.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Well, and it gives you a chance
That's
to
just
bring
me.
in new viewers, right?
yeah, definitely. Yeah, it does.
Cool. All right, so tell me something unique about yourself. Can you burp the ABCs or anything cool
God.
like that?
I can't do that. What can I do? Oh God. What's unique about me? I can't. Man, I don't know.
No worries,
someone in the chat. Yeah,
someone in the chat
tell me
want to help
what's
Zach.
unique.
I'm looking at your chat.
I'm really bad at this. It's like when you go for a real job interview, and they're like, "Oh, what's special about you?"
Oh
Or,
no,
"What
I'm.
and I'm like, I have no idea. It looks
What's-
like Ed. Everyone says I look like Ed Sheeran, but I don't really.
Okay. Malice Dawn says you have a uniquely
Yeah.
annoying voice. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it's the blocked nose. I tell you, I always have a blocked nose, so I sound like a little nerd, and that's what I am. But you know,
Hey man, at least you're honest, right? You know, we're all nerds. We're all nerds.
yeah, we are.
So, all right, cool. Well,
Yeah.
we can move on from that question. No big deal. No big deal.
yeah.
So, this has been a popular topic now for the past couple months, especially in a lot of the bigger Facebook groups
Okay,
that are
yeah.
associated with Twitch. Some groups have banned this. Some groups promote this. How do you feel about follow
Okay.
for follow?
Follow for follow. I hate it.
Hate it.
Yeah, I actually used to do it right at the start. I used to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I was because obviously I had the same attitude as I mentioned before, where I was like, I got no viewers, so I was like, I know, I'll do follow for follow and get loads of followers.
Right.
But actually, followers doesn't really mean anything. Like you can have thousands of followers, but if you've got no viewers, then
Right. Because followers
point?
doesn't equate viewers, correct? I mean,
yeah. I mean, great followers are great. Obviously, they're more likely to come back. But doing follow for follow doesn't really gain much. I know that I've heard some people said by doing follow for follow, they have actually been able to go into people's streams and network with the people. But I always find if you want to network with someone, you should probably sort of get to know them first and sort of make them as a friend and network with them and go into their channel and just talk and stuff.
Absolutely.
And then maybe you can follow if you enjoy their content, you can follow. Then great. If you don't, then you don't have to follow. That's fine.
Absolutely.
I personally never gained anything from doing follow for follow.
All right.
I think I still follow some people from before, and I need to get rid of them really because I never even see them stream.
Okay.
never lie,
That's
because
fair. Yeah, that's fair, right? I mean,
Yeah.
all right, cool. So, what's the streaming and esports culture like in the UK currently?
In the UK, I don't really follow much of the UK esports stuff.
Okay.
I don't really follow esports massively at all, really.
Oh,
I used to
okay.
follow League of Legends esports
Cool.
for quite a bit. people are trying to buy items in the store to trying to make me do a dab in the middle of an interview. No, I don't really follow esports in the UK. I don't really know. I always find in esports that there never really is many UK teams.
Right.
Because maybe
right.
that's just because people in the UK are bad at games, but but yeah, no, I don't really follow it, so I don't know if I can
Okay.
comment on it.
Okay. Well, that's kind of why I threw in that question because
Yeah.
I kind of feel the same way. Like I've never followed any team that's from the UK or anything like that. So
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
curious. Cool. Well, and I'm sure other people were curious as well. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Well, give us one piece of advice you'd give to a person that's starting out fresh with streaming.
Okay. I would say the main thing you want to do is, like I mentioned before, is networking. That's my main bit of advice. Even if you think your stream looks bad, or you've got bad equipment, like your microphone's a bit rubbish or whatever, networking is your main thing. If you're networking with people, they're gonna come to your stream. You know, people are gonna see you. You're gonna see you as a good person. They're gonna see you as just someone who wants to get in with the community and grow and help other people
Yeah.
and all sorts of stuff. So
Genuinely want to
That's
make a
my main
connection.
yeah, that is my main thing. Is I would say just get yourself out there and network a little bit. That's my main
Cool.
piece of advice.
All right.
That's-
We'll take note of that, new streamers that are listening to this. All right, so that pretty much concludes everything that I wanted to ask you.
That's good.
Anything you'd like to plug or anyone you'd like to shout out? Any like streamers that have inspired you or anything like that as well?
Yeah, I have a few actually. They're not
Cool.
in the chat currently. Or maybe
No
they
problem.
Are. Maybe
Yeah, no
maybe I
problem.
should pick
No
someone in the chat. I'll go. There's a guy called Sharky. I can't. What's his username?
That would help. That would help, right?
No.
Someone in the chat help Zach.
I think he's XX. Is he Sharky XX or is he? Oh yeah. Oh, Sharky 77XX.
Okay.
I'll type it in the chat if you want, so you've got it there.
Yeah, you can do that.
It's 77X. So that's one guy that I really like.
Alright,
He was
guys,
one
yeah,
of my first. He was one of like my first guys that I networked with.
Cool.
And he's a dad. He's got 2 kids, really nice kids. He's done some in real life streams as well, where he was making a jigsaw with his kid, and that
Dude,
was really
that's
cool
awesome.
to watch once.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's really nice. He's a really good guy. He's really nice, and he gets himself out there, and he just he supported me a lot, and I've supported him as well. And he was just one of the first guys I started networking with. So
Yeah, that's always nice to have that connection of like the first person who really kind of took the time, so to want to support you and
I should be
like
meeting
that.
him actually in person as well.
Oh, really?
There's a Twitch London meetup that I'm going to
Awesome.
on December 2nd, and he's going to be there, I think. So I'll get to meet him as well.
Awesome. Is anybody going to be streaming that IRL?
No, I don't think so. They've banned it.
Oh, they
because of
banned it.
what
Okay,
happened.
okay.
Yeah, because of what happened at TwitchCon. I don't know if you
Yeah,
heard. There was,
I heard about that.
Yeah,
I heard about that. Yeah.
I don't know exactly who it was. Obviously, I'm not going to give names out anyway. But
Yeah, irrelevant.
but yeah. So they've banned that completely because they were like, well, let's stay away from that and just have a chill meet.
Cool. That's how it should be, in my opinion. Everybody get away from the actual streaming platform for a second.
It's about meeting up and just meeting people, isn't it? And stuff. So
Yeah, for sure.
who else have I got anyway? God, I would say Eggy.
Eggy. Okay.
Yeah, well, she's called Lil Egg 666.
Okay. Right on.
She's one of my mods, and she's been streaming for as long as I have, but she does it full time.
Oh, really?
I think that is her username. Yeah, Theo just did put in the chat. Yeah. And she's a really good streamer as well. She's really nice. She supports my channel. She's subbed to me and stuff. Everyone else says, look, even Malice says she's amazing.
Yeah. She was one of the first people I saw on your stream when I first came to check you out. So.
Yeah. And she, like I said, she's been doing it for about a year now, and she does it full time. And she's grown surprisingly well for a year, to be honest. She's up at sort of concurrent 30 views, I would say, average. And for a year, I think that's pretty impressive. So
Absolutely.
I can give her that at least. Yeah, and she's given me some ideas before for sub benefits and stuff like that, and what I can put in my store for items and things.
Cool.
And all that. So yeah, she's helped out a lot as well.
Right on. Right on.
Who else can I name? I want to say the 8-bit drummer.
Okay.
And then he's a massive. He's a really big streamer. He's about 120,000 followers. But his community is one of the most positive communities I've ever been in, really. And he just plays the drums.
That's cool. That's cool. So,
I can guess by his name. He's actually started playing games, but
okay. So have you been trying to mirror that same community with yours? Or at least hope for it to be that way?
I like people to be positive, but I wouldn't say I would mirror it, because a lot of the time I'm telling my own followers to get out of it and fuck off. Basically.
Yeah, no, I
say it in a nice way though.
It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun, right?
Yeah.
It is.
It's different with 8-bit because some of you guys in the chat might not know this, but you might know that Jared is he's called Jared, the 8-bit drummer.
Okay.
He originally, I think he is still Christian, but he used to play the drums in his church. And and that's how he sort of started getting into it. His pastor was said, "Oh well, you know, I've seen you tapping to the beat of the songs and stuff. Do you want to play drums in the church?" And he also used to work in IT.
Okay.
And it's funny because I also started playing the drums in my church, and I also currently work in IT.
So you guys married the two.
When I heard about that, I was like, "Hey, that's really cool." He plays the drums. He started in this church, and he works in IT and all this, and now he's this massive stream. And I thought that's really cool. Maybe that could be me someday or something.
And here you are.
Yeah.
And here you are.
And at some point, actually, because of him, he's really, really made me want to buy a drum kit again.
Cool.
Because I stopped playing the drums maybe 4 years ago. I sold my kit because I just didn't really play on it. I didn't really practice. But I still love tapping to like music with my fingers and stuff.
Absolutely.
I do it all the time. And yeah, because of him, I really want to buy a drum kit again. And I'm thinking maybe I'll do some drumming streams in the future.
Do it. That would be awesome, man.
But depends how good I am on it. It's been a while. I don't know how well I'd actually be able to play on a kit.
Yeah, sure.
As opposed to just tapping. But yeah, he's one of the guys that sort of inspires me to do cool stuff.
Absolutely, man. Anyone else?
Anyone else? Trying to think who else I can think of. Oh, I know. Hey, it's Dale. He's okay. I'll type his username in the chat.
Cool. Yeah, we can put all the links to the shoutouts in the comments of the YouTube video as well. So if anyone can't reach those via the videos, you know, that I have now, we'll get you there. So
yeah, cool. I like how every time I type their username, but then one of the mods actually shouts them out, but I should be doing that myself.
Yeah, well, hey, man, your mods the mods are doing their job, okay?
Yeah, Dale is. I don't know if you know Dale. I mean, are you in the Facebook group?
Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah.
Yeah. Dale. He's like. I wouldn't say he's not a big streamer. He's probably about the same level as me, but Dale is like, he's one of those guys in the group where you can sort of really rely on for almost anything, really. He's helped me out with my stream before, and he's given me sort of advice on audio and microphones and things. He's just an overall really nice guy. He's really supportive. He's really good. He's really clever with what he does on his stream as well. I really like the way he deals with the stream, and he has a really sexy voice, actually.
Yeah, I've watched him a few times. He does. He has that kind of deep voice, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, he's just a really nice guy, and he just gives good advice and stuff. I often see him. You might see him as well, posting in the group. He always does really, really long posts, but they usually really sort of informative and really useful.
Yeah, he attacks topics. Yeah.
He does. Yeah. And he's not afraid to be quite blunt to people sometimes as well.
Sure, absolutely.
Whenever, you know, if people asking a question, you'll say, "Well, you know, what about this?" Or, and he'll just say it as it is, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that. He's a nice guy.
You know.
And I feel like he does a good job in the group. He's one of those guys that sort of gets himself out there, and he's kind of quite well known in the group. And I just, I think he's a nice guy.
Absolutely.
He does well.
Cool. Well, right on. Thank you again for taking the time out to talk to me.
Yeah.
And we'll see the video live here shortly. And thank you again, Zach _LM. Check him out on Twitch. I'm sure you can find his Twitter and all the other social media platforms as well on his Twitch. Thank you again, man. We'll be talking to you, I'm sure.
Yeah, you will. Thanks, man.
Yeah, cheers, man.
Appreciate it. See you later.
See you.